Disneyland is your land.
He comes seeking adventure as the old pirates, eh?
Make the jump to light speed.
Well, hi there, Mouseketeers, and welcome to the Disneyland Beat, where we tap our toes to a Disneyland drum and we always whistle while we work. Well, today, we got some more news today. We weren't expecting this. We got some more updates on what's going on with King Arthur's Carousel. It looks like it's ready to open April 30th for opening day. They confirmed that, so that's really exciting. So I thought we'd just take a second and take a look at the history of the ride. So King Arthur's Carousel is an original opening day attraction. It was operational on opening day. The benches that you're seeing there on the ride right there, they're not original to the ride because the original ornate benches are actually on the Casey Jr. Circus train. So they were moved to the Casey Jr. Circus train. Band organ was brought in, but it does not operate, the organ that you see there. And also some motifs from Sleeping Beauty and other Disney things were added to the carousel as well. Of course, one of the famous things about this carousel when they brought it is they renovated it so every single horse would actually go up and down. That's something that Walt Disney wanted. When they got it, a lot of the legs were actually damaged. There was some paper mache and stuff like that. So they had to create some new legs, and there was a whole lot of work done to the horses initially just to get this thing up and running when they got it. In '83 is when it moved. It was moved to make room for other attractions. It got a completely new roof. The carousel was repainted in orange, red, and blue. The Princess and the Jester rounding boards were repainted into 18-karat gold as all part of the 50th anniversary, and a lot of the castle went gold as well. In 2003, they redid the entire turntable at that point, so it went from being, a traditionally controlled carousel to a modern carousel at that point. It also got some ADA compliance work done, and the original 71 horses was reduced to 68 to make room for everybody to be able to get onto it and enjoy it. In 1955, Jingles was the only alabaster white horse in the entire carousel, the others being lots of different colors, and Jingles was eventually dedicated much later to Julie Andrews and representative of Mary Poppins and her horse, and it's a lot of fun to find Jingles and to ride Jingles. But all the horses have names now, and it was used to be so popular and everyone would want to try and find the horse that in 1975 all the horses were painted to this parchment white, which has become traditional here for this carousel. Of course, for a number of years the Sword and the Stone in front of the carousel was actually operable. We imagine it still is, and it was used quite a bit for a ceremony in which Merlin would come out and he would have a couple people come up and they couldn't pull the sword out of the stone, and then someone would come up and they actually could, and it was a whole lot of fun, and it was really tied in very well with King Arthur's Carousel and the Knights of the Round Table, which is very much the original inspiration of the carousel, and then adding in the later movie from the Sword of the Stone. Okay, Mouseketeers, with that, I want to take us on the sneak peek of the updated King Arthur Carousel at the Disneyland Resort video that they just released. It stars Kim Irvine, and she's been one of the most visible Imagineers recently. She just showed us the new stuff that's happening at the Haunted Mansion. Of course, her mom worked on that ride as well. She's really been the Imagineer at Disneyland who's been showing us what's going on this year. Okay, with no further ado, here we go.
Disneyland's King Arthur Carousel was actually one of the first attractions for 1955. And as Walt and his Imagineers like to have
So they took those stripes away when they painted it gold.
Centerpiece that would be the focal point of the land, and the rest was kind of built around it. That's what the carousel provided. Through the years, we've repainted the carousel canopy many times. We decided to take this back to the old color scheme, which was kind of
a little bit of gold,
white and the purple, and added some magenta and some other colors.
It's not just stripes, it's got a more regal, elaborate
shields
design.
All along the side represent the Knights of the Round Table. So Lancelot, Galahad, all of their shields and heraldry are surrounding the carousel as well.
It's all reminiscent of the original banners.
Yeah, horses underwent a great rehab during
much more ornate.
The time that we were rebuilding the canopy. And so each one has been meticulously touched up, the jewels reset, and all of the gold leaf on those horses as well. We all know that the carousel was the inspiration for our Disneyland. The Griffith Park Carousel is what inspired Walt to create a place for families to play together. It is a really important part of a guest visit. to be able to bring your child for the first time to ride on the carousel and to have it looking so spectacular for opening day is going to be a thrill to everybody.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. King Arthur's Carousel and the new updates. See you real soon, Musketeers.